Hi. Just a short video. I done a lot of thinking and I've been doing a lot of researching on what natural hair is. And I'm learning that everyone has their own kind of idea of what natural hair is. And I say that because technically I've never had a relaxer. I guess the only chemical I've ever had in my hair was color. And I only straightened my hair before, but I've never done anything else. This is usually how I look. I can show you. But technically, I've been like this all my life. And it just blows my mind, and it's this huge movement. And I appreciate it in some ways because I don't do things like use blue magic and some water, but technically that's what got us, through childhood. And I usually have way more hair than this. This is the first time I've straightened my hair. I did it because I needed to clip my ends, and cool blow drying it was not enough for it could, so I guess for me, when I clip my ends, I like for it to be even, and I didn't want it to be real choppy, so I cool blow dried it, and I used some warm heat to straighten it, and then I kept it in these two twists. I have a homemade what is it product that I have. It's one of my family members making it. It's a combination of like shea butter, olive oil. It's oil stuff that they use on incense, lemon juice, and like a secret ingredient that I have no clue. But whatever the case, it smells wonderful. Anywho, back on subject. I just find it weird that uh people take it. Well, it's not weird that people take it so serious, but it's like some of us been doing this forever, and it just blows my mind that people are like acting like it's like, I don't know, something new. But I'm glad that it's being embraced, and I can walk around. I can walk around like this, and no one have a problem with it. Not that I care anymore, but either way, it's just it's funny to me, and I don't know if I was the only one that felt this way, but either way, after watching so many videos and reading blogs and surfing the net and talking to people in person, it just feels like people should be free to embrace their naturalness however they please. Even for me, you know, prior to this year, when I used to wear my hair in its natural state every summer, I would wash my hair with Pantene Pro V, pack it with some conditioner, and go on my way. So, it's like I can appreciate, the reviews on products and how you can make them at home, and I kind of like that idea better. And I was just talking to some of my friends last night, and they were saying they just remember when I used to be at my mom's house, I would just take her pieces from her aloe vera plant and put it in my hair. Or I go in the kitchen and I take some olive oil and I put it in my hair. My spray right now is a combination of water, olive oil, and I put some rosemary in it because it cools my scalp and it smells great. And I do stuff like that all the time. I really not a big product junkie, but at the same time, I do learn from others as to the different chemicals in the products that we use, and cold washing, and on and on and on. And my hair has grown a lot since I started, changing how I treat my hair, but I've never really done much differently. So I guess I just say this to say that, I've seen a lot transpire the past week or two, and it's just like, I wish people could just embrace being them. Like, some people don't want to be natural, and it's okay. I don't think I'm better than anyone else because I'm natural or my hair is long. And it's not because I've been doing juices and berries all my life. I naturally have long hair, but I do care for my hair to be healthy. And I don't have a really thick texture. I don't understand hair typing, and I'm still working on that. But it just really blows my mind how all this is so subjective, and it's so many different opinions about what natural is. And some people think that natural is just straight locking your hair in juices and berries, and not necessarily. My hair can't handle a lot of the different products and different styles that's on here. I had a friend, well, she's a client, that saw my hair at work, and she was just like, wow, you have a great texture. And I'm like, I mean, it's okay, but if you try to do a dry twist out on my hair, it's like, it looks crazy. My hair can be thin, it can be stringy, it's very oily, but it can be dry at the same time. So, it's just like, to each his own. I have my days where I love my hair, and then I have my days where I hate it. And I've been looking like this in particularly for, I don't know, 3 days, and I love it. And the one person that really appreciates it is my grandma, because I walked in her house, she's like, I used to wear my hair like that all the time. I didn't know people still did it. And I'm like, what? I did this because, I don't know, I didn't want to wear my hair down. It was hot and humid, and my hair was big, and it was just like super big, and I was sweating. So I just twisted it up. And then like the next day I did like a half, what do you call it, a half mohawk? I don't know. But I just kind of pulled it all over to the side. I put 2 little clips in it, and it was all curly, crinkled, frizziness going on. And all I did was put olive oil on it and my little homemade mixture. Anyway, this is my rant about natural hair, and this has just been a learning experience. And for me, I don't know if I want to call it a natural hair journey, because I've always been like this. The only difference is because I live in Michigan, from the months of like November to like March or April, I wear it straight. But part of that's because it's like 2 degrees outside, and I'm a social worker and a grad student, so I never really have time to focus on my hair during those months. And I just thought that straightening it and wearing in a wrap or in a bun or a ponytail, whatever worked for me, was okay. And now it's like I make sure that I treat it a little better, and I deep condition, and I clip my ends like every 6 to 8 weeks or something like that, because I still have a little bit of color on the very, very tip, so it's driving me insane. And I also have that kind of hair that just it splits. So I've learned that the type of hair I have, I guess it's important to moisturize my tips, so the ends of my hair. So I make sure I moisturize there first, if anything. So I just said this to say that all of those who are going natural or been natural, just do you. And whatever works for you, it works for you. And if you want to call it natural, you can call it natural. I mean, really, it's just not that big of a deal to me. It's me being me. This is how God made me. This is my hair, and I have the freedom to either wear it straight or wear it kinky. And I understand the whole movement is to embrace your hair in its natural state. And honestly, if I was to wash it and keep it like this, minus cool blow drying it, after a week or so, it gets straight, because that's the kind of hair I have. So, to each his own. And that's the end of my rant. Thanks for stopping by. Bye. Deuces.